How are you guys doing? Good Wednesday morning. We're still hanging in there, still going strong.
Still going strong.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday and we're talking about motivational stuff today. Some of our favorite quotes. And you know, I gotta say that it wasn't until the last few years when I started doing just a lot of my own soul searching and also really reaching out to other people who were really struggling that I dove into quotes and quotes from great people in history. And as it's funny because sometimes the quotes are simple and sometimes they're long, but they're always so deep and so profound that I mean it's incredible just to try to hang on to the amount of thought process that actually goes into the quotes and how deep they really can be, and it's so fun to dive into them. So
oh yes,
quotes have become a regular thing around here, and actually what you can't see is just off beyond D is like a huge whiteboard of a lot of the different quotes that we'll come across and information, and actually our whole house is a lot of whiteboards. I think we got about 12 of them in here.
yeah.
So
At least 2 in every room.
yeah, we got about 2 whiteboards in every room just so we can capture everything that's going on, because you can't let that slip. You know, it's that brilliant idea that happens, and because you can't force the creative process. And so sure enough, it might happen when you're brushing your teeth, or when you're driving your car, or when you're laying in bed, you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's so important to be able to capture that and capture that inspiration. So we've actually just dove in deep into different quotes and just inspirational sayings from just great leaders of the past, and we just got a few that we wanted to kind of share with you because sometimes they trigger something deep within us, and it's that profound, and it captures us, and it's something that just helps us kind of put the pieces together and find a new path. So we've definitely gotten down into our quotes, and there's a few that we'd like to share with you guys today.
All right.
You want to go first?
Yeah, you
Awesome.
sure will. This is one of my favorite quotes. Here it goes. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. And what I take from that is, I'm scared to do a lot of things, but I just have to do them because I know there's going to be good coming out of it. You know, like I shared my story with everybody. I showed everybody, my dark secrets, my, everything that's haunted me. But I feel it's making me a better person, and it's making other people better on their own journey. So I feel it's worth it. And, that's where I get my courage from.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that, and when that happened, what did it feel like when you realized that something was more important than fear and you let it go? And you shared your story, you overcame that. What did it feel like?
It felt like relief. It felt like a weight was lifted off of me. Sharing everything that I went through with a lot of people has, helped me. And I've let it go in a way, like you said. It was holding me down, and I just one day said, release. And from then on, I've been a different person.
It kind of comes down to, I remember the first time you actually shared with me your life story, just a few months after we met.
Yeah.
And you changed. You were a different person the next day. And that was really the beginning of the journey that we were on.
Exactly.
Do you have any recommendations for the people that are watching for maybe something that might help them?
Just find something that can help them on their own.
Mm-hmm.
You could, share something that's been bothering you so long that you need to get off it. You have to get it off your chest. If not, it's going to just weigh you down, and it's going to eat at you. And one thing that, I live without a lot is regret. Mm-hmm. And, my life beforehand was full of regret. Now it's, I don't have it anymore because I'm doing what I want. And,
yeah.
I'm sharing my feelings with everybody.
And isn't it so funny that, like, we really, as individual as we all are, we truly do need to be able to communicate with other people just for our own balance, for our own spiritual growth, and to be able to speak openly and honestly, and to tell other people what's been bogging you down and what's been on your chest and what might be holding you down. It's such an incredible release.
Yeah.
And it's like a sense. It's just such
and it feels
freedom.
like. And it feels like, you know, it doesn't have power over you anymore, but you have power over it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And that's when something is more important than fear. It's when you don't let it go. Fear takes control of you. Why? Because you're scared that you're going to hurt someone's feelings. You're scared you're going to upset something. You know what? And it goes back to the saying, you know, that sometimes the truth hurts, but at the same time, if you're just open and honest, and it is the most incredible liberation and salvation for finding the new you. So if you can think of something that's been holding you down, pick up the phone, make a phone call, or write it down, or blog about it, and share with someone what's been holding you down, and just get it off your chest. Try it. Just try it. I know it sounds kind of weird to having us, you know, explain it to you, but I can't begin to explain what an incredible sense of relief it is, and how much it takes off your shoulders, and you will literally, you'll see the world through a new perspective for the rest of the day. It's unbelievable. It switches your paradigm very, very quickly, and it's pretty awesome. So try it, and you know, doubt us if you want, but at the same time, just try it, and you will see for yourself. That's awesome, Dee. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind, I brought, this is a long one, and bear with me, and I'll make it through it. But this is one that when I read this, it really, really resonated with me. So it's just 3 short paragraphs, but I want to read it to you and take it to heart, because gosh, this one makes so much sense, and it's so, so true. It's about habits, actually. And so this is the saying. It says, "Your habits are your constant companion. They are your greatest helper or your heaviest burden. They will push you onward or drag you down to failure. They are completely at your command. Half the things you do might just as well be turned over to them, and they will do them quickly and correctly. Your habits are easily managed. You must merely be firm with them. Show them exactly how you want something done, and after just a few lessons, they will do it automatically. Habits are the servant of all great people, and alas, of all failures as well. Those who are great, their habits have made them great. And those who are failures, their habits have made them failures. Habits work with the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of a human being. They can be run for profit or for ruin. It makes no difference to them. Take them, train them, be firm with them, and your habits will place the world at your feet. But be easy with them, and they will destroy you." And when I read that, it makes sense when you stop to think about it. And you know what I'm going to do is, I will actually, I'll write this out so you can see, and you can read it, and you can think about it, and you can reflect on it, and you can see exactly how important it is to us and our lives and our health and our happiness that we create positive habits in our lives. So think about the negative habits that you have out there, and I'll go ahead and post that up on the blog so you can reflect on it and think about it, and I hope it touches you. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for today. A lot to think about, and guys, go and have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.